There are some people that are happy with photographs of the Himalayas in a coffee table book, at the coffee table. And they say, have you seen the Himalayas, how beautiful they are? Look at this book. Beautiful. That's enough. There are others who are happy, there are less of them, who get a photograph of the Himalayas by a friend who happened to go to India. And they go, wow, look at this photo of the Himalayas. This is fantastic. Wow, I wonder how many people got a photo of the Himalayas, right? There are others who will go to India and stand 60 miles away from the Himalayas and take a photograph and send it back to their buddy and go, wow, we took a photograph of the Himalayas. Let's go home. There are others who will go to the base of the Himalayas and stand there and go, wow, it's really big. Very nice. Okay, let's go home, right? There are others who may hike up a mile or two to a base camp and hang out, have a good time. We're on the Himalayas, right? This is great. It's almost like being at a 7-day retreat, right? Right. I'm very peaceful and I'm namaste. Right. Let's go home now, right? That's enough of that, right? They need a hamburger. Then there are those that want to go to the summit. And even that, why some people want to summit and others want to stay with the coffee table book, it's not about that. It's not about judging that at all. It's just about realizing that there are some plants that are going to fruit and there are some plants that are going to go and be compost for the next harvest. That's the reality of the garden, right? And the most important thing is when we validate our experience, the moment to accept our experience as valid and to start to speak directly to that and through that. Realize that the entire world is going in the other direction. Realize that the entire world is going in the other direction. So it's going to happen that as the higher you get up the Himalayas, you might end up having a guide for a while, right? But eventually, if that guide is a real guide, they'll say, go ahead. Go ahead. You have to summit on your own, right? You have to summit on your own. So be aware, and it's a very important part of the journey because the relationship that I am having with this part of my being is the most important thing in this journey. The relationship that I'm having with myself is communicated. This, whatever I am, vibrates through my heart. So my relationship with my heart is my relationship with the vibrational. My relationship with my heart is my relationship with my vibrational. Taking care of myself means taking care of my heart. Listening to myself means listening to my heart. But the thing is, in order for me to comprehend my relationship with my heart, to be able to see how it is now, truly, because that's really important. What's really important is I really get how I'm being with myself now, honestly. It's crucial. And in order to see that, I need less people around me. Because when there's a lot of people around me, that's going to confuse me as to really what's going on with me. I need to be in my own energy a little bit and to feel what's going on here. So be aware that as you validate your experience and become really curious about that and let that be the teaching, that there will be less people around. And so there may be an experience which we call loneliness may come in. It's a rite of passage. A rite of passage means the right passage. It's the right passage to walk down, right? Because that aloneness, although it's a very powerful feeling, it's necessary. It's going to teach us about how our relationship is with us truly at the moment. So we can really see, how am I being with myself right now? Truly. It's very important that I see that. because everything hinges on that relationship. That is the only relationship that is valid. All other relating to others in the world is a reflection of that relationship. If there is anger towards myself, there is going to be anger in the way I relate to others. If there is grief within myself towards myself, there's going to be grief in the way I relate to others. If there's fear in my relationship towards myself, there's going to be fear in the way I relate to others. Right? Now I can watch my ways of relating to other human beings in the world, knowing full well that every single one is reflecting how I'm truly being with myself. And it's not about changing them. It's not about impacting the physical or even changing the way I think about things. It's really about becoming aware of how I'm really being with myself and allowing that to be and bringing full awareness to it so that those conditions can move to a point of resolution. They can move to a point of resolution. So that's the one thing, is that more space may open up around us as we do this work.